What are the different tiers in a supply chain network? Have you ever wondered how products make their way from raw materials to your hands? The answer lies in the different tiers of a supply chain network. Let's break it down. In a supply chain, tiers refer to the levels of suppliers based on how close they are to the final product. Each tier plays a specific role in the overall process. Understanding these tiers is essential for managing logistics and supplier performance. First, we have Tier 1 suppliers. These are the suppliers who deliver products or services directly to the company that assembles or sells the final product. For example, in the automotive industry, Tier 1 suppliers might provide engines or electronics straight to the car manufacturer. Their role is vital because they supply components that are immediately used in production. Next, we move to Tier 2 suppliers. These suppliers do not sell directly to the final manufacturer. Instead, they supply products or services to Tier 1 suppliers. An example would be a company that produces sheet metal parts that Tier 1 suppliers use to create car bodies or engine components. They are crucial for the assembly process but operate one step removed from the final product. Then we have Tier 3 suppliers. These suppliers are further upstream and typically provide raw materials or basic goods. For instance, a Tier 3 supplier might be an iron ore mine that supplies steel companies or a cotton farm that provides fabric to textile mills. They are the foundation of the supply chain, providing the essential materials needed for production. Beyond these three tiers, some supply chains may have additional levels, such as Tier 4 or Tier 5 suppliers. These tiers representing suppliers who are even further removed from the final product but still play a role in the supply chain. The complexity of the product and industry often determines how many tiers exist. Understanding these tiers is important for several reasons. First, it helps with risk management. Issues like supply disruptions or quality problems can arise at any tier. By having visibility into multiple tiers, companies can better assess and manage these risks. Second, effective collaboration across tiers improves overall supply chain efficiency. When suppliers communicate well, it leads to quicker responses and better coordination. Finally, managing relationships across tiers helps control costs and inventory levels. This is essential for maintaining a smooth operation and ensuring that products are delivered on time. In practice, many companies focus primarily on Tier 1 suppliers. However, there is a growing trend to extend oversight to Tier 2 and Tier 3 suppliers. This broader view supports better decision-making and strengthens the entire supply chain network. So, the different tiers in a supply chain network are defined by their proximity to the final product. Tier 1 suppliers provide directly to the manufacturer, Tier 2 suppliers serve Tier 1, and Tier 3 suppliers offer raw materials. Understanding these tiers is fundamental for effective logistics and supply chain management.